In the farthest reaches of our planet, where wind carves the landscape and the sun sometimes never rises, life clings to a razor-thin line between sea and sky. Here, where ocean meets ice, a singular group of birds has perfected survival in one of Earth's harshest climates. The penguins. Small, awkward on land, and impossibly graceful beneath the waves, they are the heartbeats of a frozen world. Penguins are a family of flightless seabirds, built not to soar through air, but to fly through water. Around 18 species inhabit the southern hemisphere, from the icy Antarctica to temperate islands and even rocky coasts near South America and Africa. Sizes vary. The little blue penguin barely reaches half a meter, while the emperor penguin stands more than a meter tall, the largest of its kind. Their bodies are a study in adaptation. Dense, oily feathers to seal in warmth, a thick layer of insulating fat, and flipper-like wings shaped for speed underwater. Each year, on precise schedules written into their genes, penguins gather at ancestral breeding grounds. For some, like the emperor, breeding takes place in the heart of Antarctic winter, when temperatures plummet and blizzards rage. The female lays a single, thick-shelled egg, and then returns to sea to hunt, leaving the male to protect the egg on his feet, tucked beneath a warm brood patch. For roughly 2 months, the males stand together against wind and cold, until the female returns, and the dads are free to dive in search of food. This extraordinary cycle of sacrifice and timing underpins every succeeding generation. To survive the brutal winter, emperor penguins do something remarkable. They huddle, thousands of birds pressed together, forming a living, breathing blanket. But these huddles are not static. They are dynamic structures, each penguin taking small steps, shifting positions and slowly rotating through the group, so that every individual spends time in the warmer center and the colder exposed edge. This coordinated movement prevents the huddle from jamming and maximizes warmth spread for the whole colony. On land, their gait is awkward, waddling or sliding on their bellies to conserve energy. But below the surface, penguins become something else entirely. Impressive predators. Their wings act as powerful flippers. Their bodies are torpedo-shaped. They slice through water with remarkable speed and grace. Different species hunt different prey: krill, squid, small fish, and they've evolved distinct diving strategies to match. The deepest divers of all are the emperor penguins, who routinely plunge 100 to 200 meters in search of food, and have been recorded descending to depths exceeding 500 meters on exceptional dives. Their physiology, oxygen storage, reduced heart rates, and specialized blood allows them to stay submerged for up to 27 minutes, as they chase an ocean that hides both sustenance and danger. Life at sea is not only a matter of finding food. It is a gauntlet of predators. In the water, agile apex hunters, such as leopard seals and orcas, patrol the margins, waiting for the misstep. In the air, predatory birds target eggs and young chicks, left unattended at colonies. On land and ice, the elements themselves, sudden storms, thinning sea ice, and shifting weather patterns can turn a season of promise into one of loss. For many penguin species, chick mortality is high. Most colonies see the majority of chicks fail to survive their first year. Survival is a brutal lottery, shaped by food availability, climate, and the ceaseless demands of the ocean. Penguins are social animals, with subtle signals, complex mating rituals, and long memory. Parents recognize each other and their chicks by voice and scent in vast, noisy colonies. Many species form long-term pair bonds, returning to the same mates and nesting sites year after year. And when the ocean calls, they navigate great distances, guided by cues we are still trying to fully understand, like magnetic fields, the position of the sun, and the chemistry of the sea itself. Their lives are a continuous negotiation between the demands of family and the pull of the ocean that feeds them. Today, the balance that shaped penguin life for millennia is shifting. Warming seas, changing currents, and the loss of sea ice are altering feeding grounds and the availability of prey. Some colonies are declining, others are moving or struggling to adapt. Conservationists and scientists are racing to understand the scale of the change. Tracking populations, studying feeding ranges, and monitoring breeding success are some of their most important works in progress. For penguins, the challenge is immediate: adapt, relocate, or face long-term decline. Yet, these birds also inspire fierce dedication. Around the world, researchers risk cold and isolation to watch, document, and protect them. Because penguins are not merely icons of the ice, they are indicators of the health of our oceans. Between ice and sea, between isolation and community, penguins have carved a way of life that is at once fragile and relentless. Their story is a lesson in cooperation, resilience, and the exquisite costs of survival. As the world changes, their future depends on choices made far beyond the ice. Choices about our oceans, our emissions, and how we take care of this planet. For now, they remain, a living testament to the power of adaptation and the quiet determination that makes life persist, even at the edge of the world.